How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Today's I didn't think that I was gonna talk about the specific subject matter today. It's crazy. I just got back from Philadelphia yesterday to check out some real estate and things of that nature. Hola, hola. And yeah, it's you wake up and you like, okay, another day I got XYZ to get done, et cetera, and so forth. Then you see, unfortunately, Mr. Chadwick Boseman passed away. Mr. Wakanda Forever. We will definitely miss you, sir. You were a great, great, great inspiration to us all. You will be forever missed. It's definitely hard to even imagine this. And just at the end of the day, I say to myself, you can never, ever take life for granted. And I think a lot of us have done that too much, and we just cannot do that anymore. His he comes from great, humble beginnings. Mr. Bozeman, rest his soul. Heart goes out to him and his family. I didn't even think. Crazy thing is, I didn't even think he was 43 years old. The guy looked very good for his age. He looked like he was in his late 20s still. So, I mean, the first official movie I saw him in was literally Get Up, Get On Up. That when he played James Brown, played that role to fit. Yeah, Get On Up. Played that role to the ninth degree. Like I thought he was James Brown. He was made to play that role. I can't put it any other way. And like I said, the main thing I loved about this gentleman and his talent is that he was very, very humble. And I think that's why he lived such a great life. Even though his life, ended too soon, I will say that this gentleman lived a life way more exciting and better than anyone could ever imagine. Okay, like most people wish they could just dream to live this man's life for one day, 1 hour, 1 second. And he was very humble, and I did not realize he was battling, colon cancer, battling it to the end, and I people stated that he was losing weight and things of that nature. Did not realize that, but I will say with sincerity, God still looked great. It reminds me of Charlie Murphy in a sense. Like you could tell towards the end when he passed away a few years ago that he was sickly, things of that nature. I remember the first time I saw him in 2015, he looked great. But then I saw him again in 2016, and I could tell that he did not look so good. But he was another one that worked till the day he died. Okay. And, I give the determination that these people had was just phenomenal. And it reminds me, it's just like when people are lazy on their dreams and whatnot, I say, well, you know what? Chadwick Boseman wasn't lazy about, working on his dreams and working on his craft every single day, still working like he just got into the Hollywood entertainment acting business, to the end. Charlie Murphy was same thing. Okay, work to the end. And I always give credit and respect to people that do this. And the thing is, and I'm not a comic book person. I give people credit and respect that are. I know nothing about the series and whatnot. I found out about Black Panther and whatnot, and watching specific series on how that comic book came to be. But the main reason why people, especially African Americans, was very, very excited about Black Panther is because it gave a sense of pride, it gave a sense of hope, and it gave a sense of determination. Chadwick Boseman, best person to play that role. Okay, best person to play that role of the Black Panther, and there are a lot of great quotes from that movie. I mean, the list can go on and on. I can't put it any other way. The list goes on and on about the quotes that I got from that movie. One of my favorite quotes from that specific movie, and I will quote it right now, because it has to deal with the transatlantic slave trade that took place. And it states, and I quote, bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships because they knew death was better than bondage. I could not agree more on that one. All right. And a lot of times, and I will say that because in today's society, you have a lot of people who are living in mental bondage. Okay. And that is a big problem. And because of that mental bondage, they're not willing to step outside of the box, step outside of the comfort zone, take a leap of faith, do anything in life. Okay, they're not willing to do these specific things in order for their life to move forward. You know, um, Mr. Boseman's career was very interesting. He's a graduate of Howard, and I'm from the DMV area, so I know a lot of people take pride in that. All in all, American um, star. Second movie I saw him in was he was actually played Jackie Robinson in 42. That was a great movie. I remember seeing that. I was coming back from Los Angeles, and I was like, "Oh my God, this guy! He killed that role." You could see when he got in the character, he went all in. Okay, and obviously his character within Black Panther was T'Challa. I could be pronouncing that wrong, but I know it's a Marvel cinematic film and whatnot. But the crazy thing is, you know, I found out that about him is, him and another group of actors actually were having a hard time trying to pay off their tuition and whatnot. And Denzel Washington, being the guy that he is, he paid for his tuition, because not only did he go to Howard, you know what I mean, but he actually went to another university at Oxford for the midsummer program for acting. And I believe that was the program that Denzel Washington paid for him and whatnot. And after he finished, obviously to really pursue his craft, he moved to Los Angeles, one of my favorite cities, in 2008, and he just killed it from there. Everything he's ever been in, he's just, and I need to watch the latest movies that he was in, because I know it was on Netflix, the Five Bloods, and I've been meaning to watch it and whatnot, but since I don't have a chance to watch too much television, but I definitely will have to check it out now. It's one of those things you don't know what you got till it's gone. And Mr. Chadwick Boseman, hats off, salute, nothing but love and respect. It comes from Anderson, South Carolina. So he's definitely a South Kakalaki man. You know what I mean? I got family from North Carolina, so I know a lot of people from the Carolinas just call it Carolina and whatnot. And now Anderson, South Carolina, I've never heard of. I've heard of Columbia, heard of Charleston, obviously, but Anderson, definitely not heard of that specific area and whatnot that Mr. Boseman was from. So, and it's actually interesting when you think about it. Humble beginnings, and that's why like I said, I like his spirit about him because he was such a humble person. He could have, especially after Black Planet, he could have been the big-headed guy from Hollywood, thinking that I'm all that because I did Black Panther and things of that nature, and everybody loves me, blah blah blah. But that was never his personality. Okay, so I see it's on. Wow, okay, so it's interesting. That's actually in the middle between Atlanta and Charlotte, Atlanta, Georgia, and Charlotte, North Carolina, and whatnot, and Augusta, Georgia, Columbia, South Carolina. So okay, so yes, definitely small town. I'm just looking this area up now because I'm just like, I'm interested. Yeah, definitely small town, good Southern background, good Southern beginning, humble beginnings, good Southern spirit about him. And I think that's another reason why I like Chadwick Boseman because, like I said, I'm not a big fan of people who are overly uptight and overly arrogant and whatnot. Big turnoff. So I knew there was another reason why I like this guy. He had a great Southern spirit to him and whatnot, and very humble. Gave back. Was visiting cancer children's hospital to try to make cancer patients, specifically children, feel better and whatnot before they passed away. Or help them fight through their specific cancer disease. Because can't nothing to laugh about when it comes to cancer. My mother's a cancer survivor. So I definitely have nothing but love and respect for that in that regard. So I just wanted to talk about the man, the legacy. He not only gone too soon, but I know he had so much of a great not only career but just things that he really wanted to do. I can just only imagine, especially doing a movie like Black Panther. You see what's going on, you see what the challenges are, you see how things can change, especially with businesses and ownership and people supporting one another, people showing a little bit more love and compassion towards one another instead of people constantly and always consistently hating on one another. Because that's the thing I loved about the end of Black Panther. He tried to with his half brother to try to work it out and whatnot, but his half brother knew that he wasn't going to be accepted anywhere. He wasn't going to be accepted in the quote unquote real world. He wasn't going to be accepted in Wakanda. and whatnot. So it's just best to let him die and whatnot. And that was the beauty of that character, is that he wanted the world to be a better place. Like you said, it's better to build bridges than always constantly have barriers and whatnot. You will never survive, and that's true when it comes to anything: relationships, business, your career. If you always got a bunch of barriers up, and I'm around people, and I've been around people who have so many barriers up that they will not proceed. They will not. They're just surviving, and they're happy with surviving. And there's no growth mentally, physically, spiritually whatsoever, because they're not willing to build any specific bridges, and that's one of my favorite quotes from Black Panther. If anybody has any favorite memories of Black Panther, or just Chadwick Boseman as a person, actor, whatever the case may be, leave it in the comments section. I just wanted to talk about him a little bit. If anybody wanted to jump on board, say something in the comments section. But he's going to be truly missed at the end of the day. And Wakanda forever. We will continuously move on, and we will continuously remember him as always. So I will, matter of fact, I'm going to put his picture up, because gentleman will truly be missed. Truly, truly, truly be missed. Definitely the day started off on a rocky note because of receiving this news, unfortunately. But he will definitely be missed. Definitely, definitely. All right. All right, family. Like I said, please do me a favor and just let me know your favorite moments of him as a person, an actor, his movies. Let me know what your favorite movie was by Chadwick Boseman, whether it was Black Panther. For me, it was definitely Get On Up, James Brown, because I was a bigger James Brown fan than I am a comic books fan. So definitely will be missed. And we need to continuously work on building our own Wakanda, meaning our own economic force. That's it. Continue to support local businesses, continue to bank with your folks, continue to create your own businesses, continue to create cohesiveness, and just build, if not, just build better relationships with people, so there's not so much hate and whatnot, and people hating on each other. And when you walk the street, don't do the mean mugging all the time. It's just, I think we need to get past that nonsense too. Um, Let saying hello to people become a normal thing again. I think I need to make that a t-shirt. Let saying hello to people a normal thing again, so it doesn't, if you say hello to somebody, it doesn't appear that you're trying to flirt with them. It doesn't appear that you're trying to start an issue with them. Just let's make that normal again. I think the world would be a better place, especially in the United States, if we just make that normal again, instead of it looking like, you got an issue with everybody and things of that nature. But I leave it at that. This is where we are as a society. And like I said, you can't make money moves in life if you're always constantly angry, if you're always constantly in competition with your supposed friends. Let's stop the comparison of the houses and the cars and the watches and the rings. Unless you like a manufacturer or something like that. Like if you manufacture the rings, then okay, that's a conversation. If you manufacture the watches, hey, I got this new distribution deal. I'm getting these watches made XYZ. That's another conversation. But let's stop the hate and the nonsense of one another. Okay, that's all I can say. So Wakanda forever. You will be forever missed, sir. You are very inspirational to all of us, and you will truly be missed. Like I said, since nobody's trying to hop on for a second, that's cool. But I will say that he will be missed, and he was very inspirational to us all. Let me know if you're out there in the chat room to say hello. You know, that's all I ask for. But he will definitely be missed, and a lot of great memories, catalog, and you know, you never know when your last day is going to be on earth. So you better get busy living or get busy dying. I always quote that from the Shawshank Redemption. Okay, old movie, but it still holds true to today. You either get busy living or you get busy dying. It's your choice and no one else's choice. You can't blame COVID. You can't blame your parents. You can't blame your job. You can't blame your schools. It's your life. It's your choice. So get it going. All right? Excuses are for losers. And in 2020, there's no more time for excuses anymore. If somebody who's blind can make money moves, then you can do it too. If somebody who's crippled can make money moves, well, I'm not even going to say crippled. If somebody who is physically challenged can make money moves, then you can too. You're either going to do it or you're not going to do. Do or do not do. There is no try. Yes, I'm quoting Star Wars, but so be it. All right. I got no time for people that want to stand still. I want to progress. You want to progress, let's progress. All right. But if you want to stand still, get out of the way of the people that are making moves in this life. Chadwick Boseman came from humble beginnings, and he made more money moves than any of us could ever imagine, and was humble about it all at the same time. So you do it yourself and take the risk. And if you fail, so what? All right. It doesn't take confidence to see. People say I'm confident. No, when I want to do something, I just don't care. that's so if that makes me confident, then so be it. I'm not worried about what people think about me. I'm making the moves. Okay. I'm going to sell some products online. I'm selling it, whether people like it or not. If I make videos online, I'm doing it. If I want to buy real estate, I'm doing it. Make those moves because you got one life. You don't get a repeat, family. Don't get a repeat. That's all I can say. All right. Take care. Please do the great 3 free things: like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully you guys have a great day. Mr. Chadwick Boseman, you will be forever missed. RIP to you, sir.